Working with David's great. I mean, first of all, just we get along great, period, forgetting about the musical part. But I respect what he does so much musically that I really give almost no input. He understands kids and what kids like, and he understands what I'm trying to accomplish. If I give him a book, he sees the progression of the learning immediately and sees where I'm trying to take the kid, and what he ends up with doing the accompaniment just builds on that process. I usually give him like a finale file of just the melody of whatever, every line of music in the book, and he just takes it from there. He usually does 3 or 4 or 6 and sends them to me, and just to say this is the pocket he's working in, and am I comfortable with it? Rarely do I ever even make a suggestion because it's so right on the money. And what it does for my work is it gives me the opportunity not only to be with my son more, but to have a fresh set of ears and eyes. I mean, there's often times that he will come back and say, as I'm doing this, it doesn't feel like this flow here is right. Like maybe it needs another line of music here. It seems to jump, So he's actually editing my work in a way too, which is terrific. You get to a point where I think I have, I hate to say it, but over 700 pieces of music or books published, actually printed and sold. You tend to get comfortable that, yeah, you really know what you're doing, which is never what you should do. You never have it made. You never know exactly what you're doing. You always need somebody else's input. So our relationship is such that we feel comfortable giving that to each other, which really makes for a better product and hopefully something that will make kids more successful in playing music.
It's interesting. It's a really great dynamic because I have so much respect for my dad and for what he's done for music education and how many people have learned from things he's written or edited. And so in my daily life, when I have to write music for TV or film, things like that, the idea is to be really hip and really, it's a different approach. This, you bring that to it, but what you learn from our relationship is that, hey, this tempo will never work. This kid will never be able to play it here yet. Let's speed up as we go along, and it gets more fun that way. Let's do things where they can hear the melody more. Things that are tools to help them, as well as balancing it out with it being fun and hip and all that kind of stuff. So you're learning from an educator's standpoint of, hey, how can we help the most, and how can we inspire? And so that's the duality of it. That's what makes it really special, makes it work, and hopefully turns a lot more people onto music.